Greetings and salutations, Mega Wizard 79 here with another episode of Dark Souls. So, in our last episode, we crushed Havel the Rock, and for the most part, that was kind of the highlight. Other than that, we just kind of did a little sightseeing. You know, I showed you the Hydra and whatnot, a little bit of Darkroot Basin. We're gonna be heading back there soon enough to go and take out the Moonlight Butterfly. But first things first, I want to show you where you can find Lautrec of Karim, an absolute bastard who we will murder before he gets a chance to screw us over. I'll explain more on that later. As you can see, I am now sporting the Claymore, because now I have 16 strength, which is all you require to wield this thing. Well, 16 strength and 10 dexterity. So the S-Stock has hereby been retired, because as you can see, it doesn't even compare. 91 to 128, get out of here. Anyway, but eventually though, once I get 24 strength, I'm gonna upgrade to the Zweinhander, and then at which point I will be rocking that until I get the Great Sword of Artorias. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna be heading up to the top of this chapel and find Lautrec. So just so you know, that bastard over there, he's gonna be an absolute problem. So because I don't have a bow right now, I can't cheese him in a sense where, you know, like basically what I normally would do is I would have the longbow right now and I'd be shooting arrows at his face until he died, because he does not move from that spot. If you're lucky, he'll actually fall down and then you can fight him one-on-one. Of course, you will then have to contend with those over there, so it all depends. Usually you want to clear those guys out regardless, just get them out of the way, which isn't easy, especially at this level, because those guys are kind of tough. And then with that, to top it all off, once you get within once you pass this pillar, he's gonna start pop shopping you. Yeah, it's like he's designed to basically attack you once you're within a certain range and stuff. That being said, though, he's not particularly hard. The annoying part is that he buffs a bunch of minor hollows up there, which basically becomes an absolute nightmare. And then to top it all off, there's when you turn the corner right here, there's one more of those Balder Knights right there. Like, I'll show you. And there he is. And it's the Rapier guy, who's an absolute nightmare, because of the simple fact that he's one of the few enemies in the game that can parry you. Fortunately, the tell for the parry is very obvious. He assumes a specific pose with the that pose. When he's doing that pose, don't even think about attacking you, because he will parry you like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, like every enemy in the game, the minute he sees you healing, he's gonna just come right at you. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah. So unfortunately, despite the fact that the Claymore is arguably bigger than the than the S-Stock, it doesn't really have the same range, so you really have to get a little bit more closer to the enemy. Case in point, like, say if I were using the S-Stock, I probably would have been able to hit him. Like, let's see if I can do this. There we go. So in the one-handed form, this baby does one hell of a thrust. Ugh. That's what I hate about these guys. You see, he's using a target shield too. Oh no. Whew. That was close. But yeah, there we go. Now be careful, because these guys can, you know, just like you, they have an Estus Flask also. And there I go. I swear. Honestly, it's kind of unfair that he has so much stability with that little tiny shield, especially when I'm wielding that big giant weapon. Like, if it were me, that would break my guard. But enemies kind of have preferential treatment in regards to their stats. So, despite the fact of how fair this game is, and don't get me wrong, this game is fair. You know, any death is kind of your fault, but that being said, they kind of fudge up the numbers a little bit. Anyway, don't worry. Interesting. Maybe that's just a lighting trick, because I don't know, if you kind of notice, like towards the final, I want to say fifth of the edge right there, it looks like there's like a crack on this thing, or a gash. It's weird. Yeah, like you see, like there's like nicks all over this blade, which makes sense considering where you found it. You know, like the damn thing was charbroiled into oblivion because of that dragon. Anyway. Alright, this time, no joking around. Not that I was really joking to begin with. It's just this guy is such a jerk. He has a... Because of the fact that he's using a rapier, he has one hell of a... Ow! He has, like, really good recovery and whatnot. Not to mention excellent stamina, and I hate it when he's doing that, because it's like he'll just stay in that pose all day. There we go. You see what I mean? Like, that's BS. He should not be able to do that. Now, like I said, when he's like that, I don't care if you have to wait. I don't care if you have to wait a minute. I don't care if you have to wait 3 minutes. You do not attack him when he's in that. And now he's gonna press the attack because he knows he has me at a disadvantage. And he's way faster. Now he's gonna Estus. There we go. Seriously, I hate fighting these guys. At least at this low level. Like, normally they don't give me that much problems, but... I don't know. Okay, so... Now, yep, there he goes. Okay, so use this hallway to your advantage. There we go. Just use it to your advantage. Have them come at you in a straight line because, yeah, see what I mean? They do insane damage. Because they're buffed because of him. Fortunately, their health isn't buffed, but their damage is ridiculous. Ow, no. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, just let them come down here. Trust me, it'll... There we go. Ow. Schmuck. Are you kidding me? There. That's the end of that. Okay. Now, he's essentially defenseless. Well, not really. He still has his projectiles, but those are pretty easy to dodge, especially if you use the walls and whatnot. Now this guy's like a pure caster, but... Okay, when he does that, that's just free advantage, because that's nothing more than a buff. And there he goes. Seems now I gotta go down there to deal with him. Now be careful, because now that he's within range of the other guys, he can buff them, which is... and he's so close to them. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Alright, I really don't want to get close to him, because if I get too close, those guys are gonna trigger. Ooh. Yeah, don't let that hit you. That'll take away, like... Yeah, see? Takes away a fair amount of health. Ah, good. He's coming to me. Perfect. Ooh, he killed me. Ah. This is why I like taking him out from range. Because of the simple fact that getting to him already expends a fair amount of resources, and then, you know, he'll just do stuff like that. Which, you know, again, it's fair. I shouldn't have been so greedy. I should have basically let him do his attack, back away, throw the firebomb, and it would have been all nice and clean. Now I gotta fight that knight again. Ugh, man. I swear. This is really, really embarrassing. But I guess that's what happens when you don't play a game for like 5 years. You know, some skills you keep, some just go away. But yeah, see? What'd I tell you? Once you pass that pillar, he just starts attacking you. Like a jerk. Alright. Let's try this again. There we go. Easy peasy. That's why I love this weapon, though. It has such a nice moveset. Alright. But yeah, you see what I mean? There's just so many of them. It's kind of annoying, really. And there they are. They're all buffed. Alright. Damn it. Oh boy. Okay, here they come. Alright, come on. I got more than enough for all of you. Oh, not towards him. Okay. I still hear footsteps. I think there's more still. Yep, 2 more. That was dumb. That was dumb. No. I hate these guys when they're buffed. Ooh, I got a humanity though. There we go. Okay. Now let's try this again with less sucking. Oh, of course he would. Of course he would. You know what? Screw you then. Stay down there for all I care. I'll take this. Alright, now there's one more knight up here, and oh, what do you know? It's a... it's a rapier guy. My favorite. Don't fight him in that hallway. If you value your life, do not fight him in that hallway. Honestly, don't fight him here either, but it's much more preferable than the hallway. You jerk. Alright, like I said, when he's doing that, you're kind of free to do whatever you want, because he'll just be... Yep. Man, I hate you. No! Man, I hate that guy. Anyway. Well, actually, let me make a quick correction. Technically, that thing he's using is not a turret shield. That's a buckler. Like, that's the physical name of the weapon in the game. And yes, I know what I said. And yes, a shield is a weapon. Historically, a shield is a weapon. It's not armor. Armor's armor. A shield is a weapon. Okay. Don't be fooled by this. You can break it. Now, this is where the mystery key comes into, play. Hello. What do you know?
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Please, I have duties to fulfill, and I will reward you handsomely. Well, I am certain you stand to benefit.
Okay. So, just so you know, whether you let him out, don't let him out, doesn't matter. He gets out on his own, one way or another. He is a time bomb. He is triggered to kill the Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine once both bells are rung. When the path to Sen's fortress is open, that is it. You are out of time. So, you can keep him alive after you ring this bell. But the second you ring the other one, that's it. Game over. He kills your Firekeeper, that fire dies, and then you have to go all the way to Anorlando, kill him just before you fight ONS, i.e. Orenstein and Smo, and then you will get your Firekeeper soul back. I don't like any of that noise. So, what I'm going to do is, once I let him out, and yes, I'm going to let him out, I'm going to let him go down to Firelink Shrine, and after I ring the first bell of awakening down below in Blighttown, I will then return upward, and I will happily kick his ass off the cliff. Because there's a really easy way to kill this guy without having to fight him. And I will demonstrate it. Later, of course. But yes. So, the benefits to keeping him alive is, well, for one, basically, you know, you get this kind of interesting storyline where, you know, he's killed your Firekeeper and you're hunting him down to basically restore your flame and whatnot. You know, basically restore order to your house. You know, that's one way to look at it. The more material benefit is, if you kill him after he kills your Firekeeper soul, after he takes your Firekeeper soul, then you will get his armor, as well as his ring. Granted, of course, you get the ring regardless, but, you know, the armor is basically the added reward you get if you decide to kill him after all that happens. But at the end of the day, it's not really worth it. It's a huge inconvenience to lose that bonfire. Trust me. I've seen it. I lived it once because I let him kill it once because I wanted to experience it, and boy, do I not want to experience that again. So yes, I'm going to let him out, but I'm going to kill him toot sweet after I ring the Bell of Awakening down at the bottom. So yeah. Okay, so with all that out of the way, let's let him out. Well, let's see if he still has one more thing to say.
Please, I have duty. Well?
Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karin. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I have just been freed. Allow me some time.
Yeah, the reward he gives you isn't all that great, to be honest. It's just the, he just gives you a sunlight medal. That's it. Anyway. Alright, so, now we can head back to Firelink, and we can meet him down there. Please excuse any noise you hear in the background. My sister's youngest kid woke up. Let's see if I can get him closer. So the benefit to killing this guy is, well, for one, he despawns forever. He's only, you know, he only appears here once. You know what? I'm not gonna wait. Screw it. I've wasted enough of your guys' time, so let's just get going. We'll head to Firelink later. Right now, let's see if we can, get down to the Moonlight Butterfly and, kill that thing. So, the thing about the Moonlight Butterfly is, it's not really a hard boss by any stretch of the imagination. The annoying thing is that if you're, you know, if you're a melee combatant like me, it's gonna be tricky. Just for the simple fact that, the damn thing is constantly flying around. So...
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
That I do. There we go.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Okay. Now, later on, I'm gonna get the, when I get the Divine Ember, I'm going to, buy, if I have enough souls, I'm gonna buy the Bastard Sword and make that a Divine Bastard Sword. Mostly just because of the fact it's not really that much strong, like, it's pretty much like the Claymore. It's just much more, like, the Bastard Sword is more oriented towards strength, while the Claymore is kind of, you know, split down the middle. It's good for dexterity or strength. Now, you dodged me. There we go. And that's why I chose to upgrade this thing. Makes killing these things so much less of a hassle. Yep, here comes the other one. There we go. Let's see. Doosh. We'll be getting into that item soon enough. That's a very useful item, actually. Alright, so... Now, don't be fooled. You are in... It is... Oh, ah, you jerk. There we go. Now, you see that? You see that right there? Damn it. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. These guys like to hide. So, you know, whenever you see shrubbery like that, hit it. Hit it hard. There should be like one more, I think. No, never mind. It was just a 2. Okay. Now this right here, this is how you would, basically bypass the Hydra. If you had the Crest of Artorias, you can open this, and it'll take you straight to Sif. Alright. Now, this right here. Oddly enough, a lot of people missed this bonfire. Alright. There we go. Gonna make this my spawn point, because it's a lot easier than having to backtrack. What the... Oh yeah, that's right. There was an item behind there. Fine. No, don't you... huh? No way. Well then. You jerk. I'm surprised I survived that. Huh. Well, thanks, dude. Alright. So this is a secret area that you get to by attacking this tree over here. Oddly enough, the tree will move for you eventually, but it just takes a while. So it's just better to kill it. And then once you kill it, it despawns forever. There we go. But yeah, but this is the way you would go down to basically go and get that item on the cliff over there. We're not going to get it right now. We're going to do that later. Alright. But yeah, like, that's interesting. Okay, so this place. So there's a combination of those shrubs, as well as some two-headed lizard enemies on the trees and whatnot, and then there's also those giant statues on the floor right there. We're just gonna try and avoid them for now. Like, I'll clear this area later. Right now, I just really want to get to the butterfly. So, just go this way. As long as you don't get too close to those guys, they won't get up. That guy is unavoidable because he's blocking the damn door. Fortunately, though, he won't climb up these stairs too far because he's too big. Now, if you were in human form... Oh, look. I actually got in here so quick, he didn't even aggro. But yeah, so with them, basically the thing they drop is their shield and their sword, which are heavy and require 40 strength to use, so yeah. What do you call it? The sword is actually pretty cool because it has the ability to cast a miracle called Tranquil Walk of Peace, and it forces your enemies to just essentially walk right towards you because they can't roll or anything like that. So here, beneath these stairs, if you were in human form, there would be a summons here. Beatrice, yes, Witch Beatrice. And she's actually quite useful for the butterfly because she can hit ranged, and oddly enough, the butterfly is kind of vulnerable to magic. Alright. Let's see if I can get this in one go. Alright, where are you? There you are. Wow, that was weird. Alright, so... Moonlight Butterfly 101. The damn thing loves ranged attacks. What you want is for it to land here. Yeah, watch out for those spears. So yeah, ow. So what you want to do is when you see the... There you go. You want to roll like at the last second so you don't get hit. That one's pretty easy to dodge. You can actually just sideswipe it. There we go. There we go. So yeah, you want it to basically get tired out. So you just have to... Ow. I might need to equip humanity. Ow. Yeah, I should have rested it up long, but oh well. Okay, so eventually it does come down. And it'll land right here on these, And it killed me. Cool. Yeah. It's an endurance round for this thing. Oh boy. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. First I'm gonna equip that. So Alright. Alright, we're gonna call it, we're just gonna call it for now. In the next episode, then we'll go and deal with it. Yeah. Again, sorry guys, it's just, I'm still getting back into the swing of things, so just bear with me. Bear with me. Eventually, you know, once I get my stats high enough, it won't really matter anymore. Until that time, though, this is Mega Wizard 79 bidding you all adieu.